Hi and welcome back to today's morning report with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantech Markets for Thursday the 20th of February. I'm going to look at this cable chart now. The flight to safety that we've seen sort of on the back of this disappointing data overnight, and also the potential, or certainly in the Fed meeting minutes, where the talk was of a potential rate rise in 2014, albeit highly unlikely. That has strengthened the dollar, and again that is going to be seen on this this cable chart. The daily chart on cable continues to be one of where you had that big move to the that multi-year high of 68.22. That has just been slightly in a retracement phase now. You've seen 3 days now of where you've seen lower closes on this cable chart. So it's still in this fairly slow retracement mode, and it's coming back to into the old trading band. 66-67 was that high that I used to talk about. That is still going to be a support area, sort of. So I think anything back towards that 66.03 to 66.67, that sort of support band could be considered to be what we're seeing at the moment. And if you look on this intraday chart, that is what we're seeing at the moment. You're seeing this Fibonacci retracement at 66.03. That is actually the same level that I talked about as that old high. So that's an interesting level I think we need to be watching out for. So 66.03 could easily be where this chart is coming back to on this intraday correction. You've got these moving averages on the hourly chart, which have rolled over and started to provide resistance. So I still think the downside for a correction back towards that 66 figure is perfectly likely to be seen in the coming hours as this retracement continues. The momentum indicators are all fairly corrective. The slightly weak configuration on that MACD line, on those MACD lines, camping below that neutral line. The RSI is sort of camping below the 60 level, so that would once again suggest a fairly corrective outlook, I would say, on that chart, on that indicator. So what we're seeing, I think, is just a drift backwards. This is not as pronounced as the correction that we're seeing in euro dollar, but certainly I think there is a drift underway, and that would suggest that any sort of move within this back towards probably the high 166's levels. I mean, 166.95 was a peak overnight. Anything back towards there, I think, should be probably seen as a chance to maybe put a sell in back towards the 66.03 level, because I think that will be seen at some stage in the coming hours. So that's my outlook on cable. I wish you good luck with your trading. Once again, as I said with the euro dollar chart, the inflation data for the US out at 1:30 this afternoon. If that is comes in towards that 1.6 expectation, that could also have a corrective influence on this chart and drag it lower. And that could be the trigger that sees that 166.03 mark tested. So that's this afternoon at 1:30. So I wish you good luck with your trading on cable, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.